Some people may say gay marriage is morally and ethically wrong. Marriage of all sorts have always been judged. In the early 1900s, mainly in the 1940s and 50s, blacks and whites tried to start and marry outside of their race. But back then, interracial marriage was illegal, and dating someone outside of your race was frowned upon. It wasn't until 1967, by Supreme Court decision, that it was legal to marry outside of your race. As an unjustified law. Many people in the 1950s and even after the new law in 1967 making interracial marriage legal were victims of hate crimes because they were either dating or marrying someone outside of their race. Gay marriage has always been controversial, but over the past 10 years or so, more states have started to legalize gay marriage under their state law. But under the federal government and under the federal law, gay marriage is not seen. It's still illegal. One of the most recent to adopt this law to deem gay marriage legal is Maryland. In January of 2013, gay marriage will now be legal. Marriage licenses and unions will be able to be given to those who wish to marry within their same sex. Governor Martin O'Malley, a Democrat, signed a measure legalizing gay marriage. Majority vote in Maryland made it so same-sex marriage will now be legal. Advocates for gay marriage saw this as an unlawful act. For majority vote to decide whether they will be able to marry someone based on their sexual orientation seemed unfair and inappropriate. To leave what they saw as a civil right to the voters, they saw this as unlawful. The process to get married is short and takes about 15 minutes. You must wait about 2 days between receiving your license and where it is deemed valid. If you get a marriage license outside of the state, even if it's not in the state of Maryland, it is still legal in the state of Maryland. But this is not true for all states. Once the marriage license is issued, it is valid for 6 months. If you do not conduct your marriage ceremony within the time of 6 months, you will need to get a new license. This process is very short, but to make it valid takes 2 days. It's a very easy process, but most are afraid of this new law being taken away if a new presidency is in. During the time of the vote for gay marriage in Maryland, the election of 2012 was still going on. Many saw Obama as the last hope, given his opinion that gay rights should be created and gay marriage should be legal. Many against gay marriage in Maryland hope Obama would lose. They hope that if Obama lost, the new law would be scratched out so that gay marriage wouldn't even be addressed in the state of Maryland. In Maryland, many African American church leaders oppose gay marriage. Of course, behind them were the church's community, fully supporting this idea that gay marriage was bad and illegal and should remain illegal, and that it would destroy the sanctity of a man and a woman marrying. Religion is also a main reason why so many oppose this law in the United States. In the United States, change does not often happen. It took 80 years and more to get equal rights for blacks, and even over that to even think about interracial marriage. It seems it'll take a while for gay marriage to be seen legal under federal law. In counties like Baltimore and Maryland, there are laws to protect against hate crimes and discrimination based upon your sexual orientation. But state laws only go but so far, and county laws are only seen in certain counties. Luckily, in Maryland, if you have a license in another state, it is valid there. But most states don't have this. Many protests went on during the voting and even afterward. Will you vote for question 6 was the big question in Maryland. Question 6 is the question to legalize gay marriage in the state of Maryland. So this is good for states to make gay marriage legal in their states, but states only have but so much power. If a gay couple marries, they do not have protection like a man and a woman marrying have. They may face difficulty in divorce ever occurs. Since a couple has a legally recognized marriage in Maryland or another state, it is still not recognized by the federal government, and this is very important. This creates issues with housing, within banking accounts, where you live, and anything along these lines. Getting the vote in Maryland was only another small victory for the gay community. It is a stepping stone in the progressive movement toward gay rights and rights to have gay marriage in the United States of America.